Pythagoras of Samos was a Greek philosopher, mathematician and founder of the Pythagoreans, who were a group of like-minded thinkers who elevated mathematics to the level of theology, but he is best known for the theorem that bears his name. Much of what we know about Pythagoras comes from the Neo-Platonist writers. These writers believed in the Greek gods, so many of the stories about him include talking to these gods or being in many places at the same time. What is known that he was the son of Mensacius and was born on the Greek island of Samos in the year 570 BC. Even at an early age, he found his own philosophical school, the members of which engaged into a simple way of life. It was right after his death in the 4th century AD that Pythagoras was commonly credited for discovering the Pythagorean Theorem. This states that for any right-angled triangle, the area of the square of the hypotenuse, the side opposite the right angle, is equal to the sum of the areas of the two squares of the other sides. That is, h squared is equal to a squared plus b squared. So let's start with a visual proof of the Pythagorean theorem. Let's start with a right-angled triangle. Add a square to the two shorter sides. Put a square around the whole shape and divide the lower rectangle into two triangles. Now watch as the triangles move. The yellow area stays the same. Lastly, compare the areas of the squares around the original triangle. The areas of the squares on the two shorter sides are the same as the area on the larger square. The second proof starts with the same large square, but this time a triangle was cut from each corner. The area of each triangle is 1/2 a multiplied by b. There are 4 of these triangles with a total area of 2ab. So the original large square of side a plus b has an area of a squared plus 2ab plus b squared and h squared plus 2ab. Therefore, a squared plus b squared must equal h squared. This fact was known, used and understood by the Babylonians and Indians many years before Pythagoras. But maths is all about evidence, and Pythagoras, or one of his students, was the first to provide that. Pythagoras died at the age of 75 in the year 495 BC. Back to the studio.